And then I was walking today, right? And I was thinking like systems and automation, all that stuff comes from altitude. And what I mean is like so many people, even myself, I get so entrenched in my business that I forget to like get some altitude to really see like, okay, what are the mechanics, like what's
Mm-hmm.
working,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it's something in your business that's like working, but you're doing so much shit that you just don't see it. Just like
Yeah.
you said, those people, are you like, yo, this person might have bought from me 10 times, but I'm so busy that I forget, like, bro, if that person bought from you 10 times, like, bro, they really want to buy a high ticket package.
Mm-hmm.
So you should shoot them a personalized video. Like, hey, look, I know it's da da da, boom. But you so deep in your business that you don't have the altitude. And I think Gary Vee talks about this as well. He's like clouds and dirt. And before you automate, systemize, you want to make sure you get altitude in your business to really see and look at your organization,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's something that a lot of people need. Just take a day, take a step back, and really get some altitude, and that'll allow you to like automate and systemize certain aspects in your business. Because I don't think everything should be like systemized, right? Like you got follow up that's systemized, which is cool, but it also takes away that personal touch to where you can just delegate it to somebody,
Yeah.
you know. So
Def- Definitely key.
delegation system is big.
Definitely. So I know on a podcast episode you mentioned different resources as far as books that helped you, because I think for those of y'all to listen, I think, we made a point of the fact that psychology is related to all of this
Oh yeah,
stuff.
fact.
Yeah. So you mentioned different books. I remember you mentioned the Alex Hormozy book. You can mention that one as well, but do you have any books maybe for the people that are only watching the IG Live do you recommend?
Gotcha. Yeah. So for systems, it's something called Work the System by the guy. I think his name is Sam Carpenter. Um, he's a guy in like what do he do? Like check and stuff. No, what is it? He has like a call center.
Okay.
He's failed, brink of divorce, and then he talks about how like he looks at life as a system, and that's a really really good book. It's called Work the System by Sam Carpenter. If you're talking about psychology, um, persuasion, anything by Robert Cialdini is really good. When you're talking about psychology, we talked about Alex Hormozy. Um, who else? Also, when you talk about advertising, um, there's a guy named Claude Hopkins, Claude Hopkins, right? And this guy's genius because back in the day, like way back, right? He used to get paid like $1.3 million to come into a business and literally create offers for that business,
Wow.
right? So he talks about how packaging from the offer, right, the headline is more important than anything else, right? So the contents is cool, but the packaging matters a lot more in the mind of the consumer as well. So Claude Hopkins, and that's advertising, and then I'm trying to think. It's a couple of other people, bro, that we can
Hey, you
go
get a
deep
lot of good
into.
ones though.
Yeah. So they'll get you started, and of course, like Russell Brunson is he's a creator of ClickFunnels,
Hmm.
but he kind of got the word out about funnels to a whole nother level. So he has two books, Traffic Secrets and Expert Secrets. If you read both of those books, you straight, bro. You'll understand how to create a funnel. You'll understand how to craft a message, right? Because the funnel alone is not enough. You need a message that speaks to your audience in a specific way that gets them to come to the funnel.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one more question, then we're gonna say where we can find you, and then we're gonna get out of here. Anybody else got questions below? Y'all taking notes? How y'all feeling? Let us know. Y'all blessed? Y'all terrible? Hopefully not. Let us know how y'all feel. All right. So my last question I have for you. So if people came in late, early, whatever, what's like one tangible thing you think people should do as a result? Because I like people to take action. So I want to know, like, what's one tangible thing you think people should do, whatever level they're at?
bad, bro. So I'm battling from COVID, but
I know you good.
the one thing that somebody should do is take inventory on what they're good at.
Okay.
What's one thing that they can teach somebody else, right? Because then you go along your journey of actually getting paid for your mind and not your time.
Mm.
And that shit is a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
When people pay you for your mind and not your time, then you can get paid anywhere in the world. Right. So I would say take inventory on what's one thing that you can teach a person, or what's one thing that people come to you for, and then from there just go all in on that. Because if you can make $1, bro, you can make $1,000. If you can make 1,000, you can make 10,000. If you can make 10,000, you can make 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would say. Like if somebody, you know what, somebody did tell me that,
What?
but figure out what I could teach somebody, right?
Oh, okay.
But it was my 6 inches, like between my head. I couldn't expand my consciousness enough to put my skepticism to the side long enough in the beginning to take on their consciousness. And what I mean is, like, some people hold on to their limiting beliefs. But bro, if you just let them joints go just for like a month, 2 months, just be like, you know what? For this month, fuck it. Whatever this person say, I'm going to just go all in. Right? If they say go live, I'm gonna go live. Fuck it. If they make fun at me, it don't matter. Right? If they say teach something, I'm gonna teach something. Right? And if you just set your limiting beliefs just aside for 1 month, you're just gonna be amazed at how your life can change.
Definitely. So you would say
So,
people should do that in the discovery of what they're trying to be good at, or what they can
correct.
teach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's good at something, bro. Like
Yeah.
people come to somebody for, even if you got a 9 to 5 and your 9 to 5 is teach. Like if you're a teacher, you're good at teaching. Right? So now you just honing in on, like, okay, what subject do I want to teach? Or you might be good at teaching other people, like facilitating them on how to like give out their message,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I would say go all in on that, bro. It's like, I think you only gotta get rich one time and just don't fuck up the bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so that's just set aside your limiting beliefs just for 30, 60, or 90 days.
Mm.
And then if the shit don't work, then you know what I mean, you can live and say you tried it. But
Yeah.
you'll be amazed at the progress you make if you just set it aside.
Have you taken a DISC assessment?
I've taken it. I'm what is that? I'm a damn, not a D. I think the D is the one that's like a driver, right?
Yeah, I'm a high D.
You a high D?
Yeah, I'm a high D.
See, okay, so I'm not a high D. I'm a high
S, C?
what's the S one? The one, whatever
S is
one
like
that's
stable.
like,
I'm a high D and high S. It's kind of contradictory. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is.
because
The I is
one of
like
them is dominant.
interacting.
I think that might be. I'm really good with like interacting.
Probably a I then.
Yeah, I think I'm a high I.
A C is
I
like
think I'm a.
systems.
It's crazy, bro. I'm not. I don't think I'm there. Like, I don't think I'm there.
That's
I
interesting.
do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a low D. But I'm also an introverted extrovert, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I need time to recharge, but I'm like a chameleon sometimes. But yeah, so.
Okay, that's like
But
an
yeah,
I.
bro. Yep.
Yeah. So I
So
would say for anyone listening, watching, whatever, if you don't know what you're good at, if you just like, you wake up, you're watching this, you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm good at. Maybe take the DISC assessment, see where you at, and then you can kind of get a bigger picture of where you're at. Any questions? We're about to close it out. Any questions? Any questions below? Y'all sleeping? Like, let us know what's going on. I don't know if people sleeping, what's going on.
I think everybody good. I think they're gonna set their limiting beliefs aside, figure out what they're good at, and then just go all in. 60, 90 days.
Yep. For people watching, like anywhere, it could be on YouTube. I might post on YouTube and all that. Can you tell the people where they can find you. Obviously, we're on IG, so tell them where they can find you, how they can work with you, things like that.
Got you. So right now I'm on my Rock Markets page, but I am growing my page, Darrell Gray Marketing. I'm taking that to the next level. So if you're on IG, it's Darrell Gray Marketing, and then on YouTube, it'll be the same thing. So we growing that out as well.
All right, but sure. Make sure y'all tap in with him. If y'all don't know me, my name is Michael Benjamin, CEO of Consumer Ammunition Tactics. We talk about credit, we talk about consumer law, things like that. Appreciate your time, bro. Make sure y'all listen to our
Absolutely.
podcast interview if you haven't. Appreciate your time,
Fact.
bro. Someone just came in. You
Thanks,
came in
bro.
late. Y'all have a blessed one.
So she's gonna check out the podcast.
Yeah. All right, man. Peace.